Is it working? There it is. Oh, right. So we're going to do.
Fortune Hunter.
We'll do a relatively short stream now.
Man, see, I seen way too many folks reach the top by taking credit for somebody else's grind. That ain't right.
But yeah, we're gonna do a relatively short stream. Well, something. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. What do I need to work with? Yeah. Let me see. I don't think I want to change anything on him. I think the only thing I'd really change would maybe be like Hunter's Adrenaline. And maybe if I really wanna, I could replace Fury with Persistence. But I don't really need it. Because I'm relatively fine without it. Convert damage to health to energy. It does make it go further. I just want to see. No, yeah, the angle stays the same. It goes out further. Okay. Gotcha. I want to play with Frost a little bit. Why not? What are the skins from other than the heirloom skin wheel? Probably never see that again. Emperor. Araka. Justin. Okay. Epitaph Thalys. Is there something I want to do for it? Oh. Okay. Alright, so now we're just missing systems for Dagaf events, and then we'll have the complete thing. Alright. Alright. Why not? Why not? I need to get more Forma and Void Traces.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support. Use that reactant to open a relic. We're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Oh, not enough energy. Sucks.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Oregon technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it. If they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind.
Misery.
Sentient is on to you. Look out for troopers. longer I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
Alright, we'll head out because I just wanted to try out Frost a little bit. Actually, not bad. I kind of want to try out
Like
Hildred.
signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining your life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly.
Get your active minute though. Alright, let's get out. Which way I can put it out? There it is.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Go on. Let's see. Now we switch to Hildred. Your X-rays. Yes. That's wrong. Warframe. Often. 700. It's gonna be. I'm gonna need a lot more. Vortex duration. States for an ability. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more. Let's try around. Yes. This time we'll probably stay for a bit longer, because she should do better. So, listen. Very sure. I'm just doing solo, because I'm not really going for anything specific that I need for, like, higher tiered stuff. And plus, I'm just testing out a Warframe and such, so I
Each enemy is more
also
powerful
really
than
don't gotta
before.
care.
Only
Because
with
I'm trying to
true
test out
mastery of
something
the Tenno
specific,
arsenal
and obviously
will
when
you
you have people
succeed.
in, it interrupts it, so
Watch
it's
out.
like,
I'm
yeah, that's
detecting
freaking
void
great,
fissures
you know?
nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. You are going to need more reactant.
But yeah,
if you
apparently,
want to open
whenever
that
you
relic.
pick up an energy orb, you get
The
it
Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this
shield.
place. Stand by for life
Whenever it
support.
wants to work. I think it only works when you have like regular shield on, not over shield. Eh, whatever. Well, that's just interesting, you know? So yeah, it is possible to get to 10,000 shields with Hildren. I mean, outside of the boost I just got from that. It is possible, but obviously you need to have some pretty done. But you need to have a decent amount of investment. Which is like almost every Warframe, you need to have investment, you know. But yeah, apparently where is it? It's 80 or that actually shows you every percent after 100 for the shield booster. So like right now I'm getting 90%. So that's nice. Maybe not the best of the best, but that's still better than absolutely nothing, you know?
Collected enough reactant to open your relic. And I'm out of shield. How? Every damn animation out is okay, hold on, it's being weird. There we go. Yeah, apparently the heat arcane for operator does work on Hildren. It's just
bit weird. Like, you need a decent, good bit of status for it to work. It's pretty damn.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. All manner of Orokin technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it. The sentient is on to you. Look out for troopers. The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
For mud noise. Obviously you need that. I mean, yeah, you bicker, like people are bicker. Like one of my buddies, he says, oh, he has like a whole bunch. He's like, oh, I need to get rid of them.
Destroy them.
Yeah, you probably bicker when you don't really use Forma. But then, of course, when you actually freaking use it, you need it, you're going to need it. So I would recommend being thankful for having the Forma you get, whether it be for free or you getting it, just saying. Because sometimes it's little annoying trying to get some of the times. Like sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Okay, let me think how much shield you get from expertise from Archons. We have 3 reds, but neither of them are PAL. So plus 5, that's 15. 2 more, 15, so 15, that's 45%. So that would be like 165% ability strength. Well, not ability strength from shield conversion. So, not bad. Let's see. Yeah, you should be able to get really close to 10,000, if not hit 10,000. I just relatively went for a balanced
The relic has been cracked open.
set,
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
so things don't take like a million shields, and then also so they last at least a decent bit, you know? Because I don't want them to be gone like 3 seconds, and then that's it. Like this one, like Eclipse, that's nice in my opinion because damage reduction, and you need your shields to the abilities. Obviously, they're going to take damage, so it's always nice in my opinion to have damage reduction with Eclipse. But obviously, you could go for anything else if you want, as long as it's actually useful. You, well, I don't know about Nourish. Maybe you could for Viral Priming if you want. You could go for Warframe or Unit. I don't think there would be a point for Pyrotechnics, really. Because if you're gonna go for a hot shot, There's no point really, because you just might as well use interface. Alright, let's do this.
Very good care of Varuna. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
The queens have sought out Warframes before. Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm have Varuna.
Is that a good primer of optics? Okay, not complaining. It's always nice having more ducats.
Void manifestations, drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed. Those oculists are scanning for targets. The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
Oh yeah, so each energy orb you pick up gives you some shield. Nothing humongous, but it's something like that. That's interesting. That's good to know. Hi guys. Your relic is opened. Alright, let's do it again and slap it down. Obviously, I don't think it really matters what focus skill you use for her, because you don't need to care for energy, because she doesn't use energy. So you could go for Madari, how people wish to pronounce it. You could use that to have a lot more damage. You know, you just get more ability strength, and also operator damage for if you want to go for, like, let's say Void Cascade or something like that, you know. You could still go Incinerate. Yeah, you don't get energy. You don't need energy from it, but you can still get ability strength, and then you can also get more ability strength, duration, and casting if you really want it. Narumon's not gonna. Narumon, I don't think it's not gonna be that useful for her, because that's melee weapon. She's secondary. Mazarin, you could use that if you want. I don't think it really matters with that one. Nario, not sure. I don't know. Just whatever you have, just whatever fits you and the Warframe, in my opinion, you know? Just make sure it makes sense, if that makes sense. So we do 55% armor strip. Yep, caution. Stays high. After a shield is depleted, she is involved damage 3.5. Cool. And we can do one more, I suppose.
Void signatures.
Yeah, I would rather use
outside
Innervate
they are draining your life
than
support and fast.
Impetus and such on Hildren. Because number one is you cannot really trigger it that often for it to be that useful for Impetus, because Impetus you need to be doing status damage. You need to have some status affect your target. You know, Hildren, unfortunately, she does not really like status. She really doesn't care. Hellfire sucks a bit until you actually get some investment. For example, Innervate. Innervate makes it so much better because crit chance sucks, yes, but crit damage pretty darn good. So when you get Innervate, which is stupendously increases crit chance, it really does help. Impetus, also you don't really need it, because yeah, you get some strength.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission
Efficiency.
and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, you're fine. I already said before, you can't really trigger Impetus very much. With Hildren, not too great.
Oculists,
Arcane,
if they scan
I'm
you,
trying to think.
sentient fighters
Expertise,
won't be far
that's obviously a great one,
behind. They know
because
you're
you
here.
get way more
Prepare for sentient
shields.
fighters.
Obviously, you're going to want a lot more shields with Hildren for A, survivability, and B, for your weaponry. I mean, well, technically your weaponry, for your abilities. Huh. Oh yeah, obviously she's gonna be tremendously devastating. And the Fury, because once you get that once you get more ability strength, because you can get like plus 600%. So obviously that's just going to skyrocket your ability strength, obviously, duh, to where you can most likely fully armor strip enemies, and then where you can have way more shields, which equals to way more damage. Because remember, Outfire for Belt Surge is 50% of your max shields as extra damage. So obviously it's going to tremendously help out. So the fact you can have like 10,000, 11,000 shields with only like 220%, and you can get like 600 or more into Vera, that's going to be stupid for survivability and damage. So, does it fully armor strip enemies now, or what? 80%? Okay, I see how it is. Yes, so you need a stupidly large amount of of ability strength to fully armor strip in one tap if you want to one tap, but you can easily do it in 2 taps, or just leave it as is. Because nowadays you don't really need to fully armor strip, because the reworks of armor, for the good and the bad, yep. Yeah, probably best bet, maybe, my opinion, for Talon stuff would be either A, Madurai, or B, Zenru. Like I said before, Zenru will get more. Both of them will give you more ability strength, but Zenru will give you more ability, duration, casting speed, and such. So if you want to have more of that, obviously that's going to be nice. And then Madurai, that's just pure devastation. And also,
The Grenier and Corpus came here in
does
search
give
of
you
treasure,
more
but only found
ability
oblivion.
strength. But overall,
They
it's
were
nice.
trespassers here. You are not.
Because it also gives your operator more damage. You know? 4, that'd be nice. Eh. We'll get the reactant and then we'll head out. I was thinking of doing that a bit.
Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies.
Also, Alright, let's get out. Anyways.
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
They fought well. Good death.
Ooh, a Thrax Plaza. Nice. Now we have max void traces for now. Nice. Alright, let's see. Maybe I have enough. Listen. Nope. I need 600,000. And then I have enough to max out Varzarin, which will give it 100% stage vulnerability. And that's it. Okay. So now the vortex will last for 40 seconds. So literally doubles it. That's nice. Now I'm on. Yeah, only thing I'm wrong. So I need 600. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, let me look. Madara. Radius. But you get more ability strength, so 50% from that. And you get 40% from that. So you get like 90% in total with Madara. So that's always nice. Zenrook's like 20%. Yeah, 20%. And then you get 50%. Yeah, you get 50% from this. Or I think. So 70% from this. Alright. Nari, Nario, Cosmic. Enable their shockwave effect for the next 4 aerial melee slams. Shockwaves create armor modes. Shockwave radius by 40%. Second ability, yeah. I don't know. It is new, really. Better. Yeah, I think they said they're gonna give, they're gonna make more head options, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh. Hmm. Odd. Hmm. Wish you could zoom in when looking at operator. But it only works when you like click something, so it's like, goof. What here? What's a Warframe I want to play with next? Oh, wait, I do have to level up knives again. But I don't think I have other weapons to level up, really, do I? Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Berserk, if I'm gonna be honest.
Who have we got on the line?
Toxin.
Oh yeah, I don't have a. Let's get back to it.
So what do I need from them?
Do you see anything interesting?
A bunch of stuff. Good to know. So mainly decorative stuff. Yeah, just really decorative stuff.
What can we do to help your
Same thing
journey?
with Yawn. Well, except for the Telios Act Bolt that I don't have. Here, I need to get
You're just like the rest,
unfortunate.
tainted and ruined beyond salvation.
Sanity pulses every time the channel uses an ability, continues strengthen with each ability used. Odd. Sanctity Tigers. Okay. Fear, yeah, see, the Fears, that's one of the few really good ones because you get lifesteal from it. So Trinity reduces armoring on enemies, fresh speed. Oh, cool. Death marked drop health orbs and energy orbs. Okay. That's not. Yeah. Yeah. Could you pull? Yeah, that's not really nice. Trinity. No, I already saw that. Melee damage. Gain primary, secondary crit chance. For each percent you heal, but up to 350. Okay. Polarized enemy weapons jam disabled. Signify has 40% chance to disarm enemies. That one sounds nice, but it's. What's the point, really? Because, yeah, you get more crit chance. Yeah, you get more damage and crit chance, but what's the point if you can only use the ability for like 15 seconds and that's the main way you're going to stay alive, you know? So, yeah. But, yeah, I thank y'all for watching and I hope you have a lovely day.